County Fair and the last night of harness racing. Get the harness racing in, which I think it looks like we may be able to do. The fair wants to recognize a few people that go above and beyond helping this put the fair on. There are countless people that it takes a village to do this, and there are countless people that the fair board put on the fair, and they are just invaluable to us, and they don't get enough recognition, and we'd like to do that tonight. So we're going to start with giving some appreciation plaques to some people that just mean a lot to this fair. There's a numerous of them. We're going to start with a few of them tonight. We're going to start with Margaret Hall, who was unable to make it. She is involved in our entries department, and she's worked in the needle point entries for numerous years, and we would just like to recognize Margaret Hall. She was unable to make it tonight. The next person we're going to recognize is somebody who has taken over the Expo 2 building up there and has kind of taken over all the specialty entries, the specialty division things like the cakes, the cookies, the baking, a lot of the special entries that we have had over the years. And she has done an excellent job, and she's also put a ton of work into cleaning that building up and mopping the floors and just a lot of things that she has done without us asking her, and that's Amy Hindman. We'd like to thank her tonight. Thank you so much. Yep.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate it very much. Our next award goes to two ladies that if you ever come to this fair and you have a question and you go into the information booth, they are 95% the two ladies that you would see. You ask them a question, and if they don't know, they'll call one of us, and they will make sure that we find an answer for you. And that is Janet Cowder and Mary Hurd. We would like to recognize them tonight. Our next three awards are for some gentlemen who work backstage. And let me tell you, when they put this stage up, it takes a village to put this stage up. And these are gentlemen that have worked here for numerous years, and it's kind of a special thing. It's a father, son, and another gentleman who is usually operating the lift, the boom lift, and when we need, he's up high, and they're doing the riggers and everything else that needs done, and they are excellent at what they do, and we couldn't put the stage up without them. We're going to honor Kelly Schaefer, Louis Kukulinski, and Ed Kukulinski. Our last award, I'm going to say something about that our fair manager. A teenager to do. I mean, she's probably been here since she was 5 years old, longer than that. But 5 years old, she's been, anything that has to involve in this fair that we ask this person to do, she has done for us. Fill in at our secretary department and sit in the office, make badges. When we had the COVID year, she was out helping us move garbage when the fair board did that. And she had to miss it one night. She was upset that she had to miss it. And it's just, her dedication to this fair means a lot to this fair board. And she's also, her father and her grandfather and great-grandfather are on the board. And it's a special presentation that we're going to make to Kaylee Hallstrom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving us your attention here tonight, and we're proud to honor these people, and we wish everyone the best for the rest of the fair. Thank you very much.
Here, but Lua Deepa, here she comes to the outside to try to get to odds on Mr. Mamba. Frantic Hanover sneaks up the inside. He's got some pace left. Another C-note fourth, top of the stretch. They turn for home. Odds on Mr. Mamba with a front. Frantic Hanover's got pace to the inside. Lua Deepa on the outside, but through the stretch, it's odds on Mr. Mamba. He'll go wire to wire. The mile 1:49 and 3.
Check.
ladies and gentlemen, there are 8 races on this evening's program. Close time 5:30. It's approximately 10 minutes away. If you'd like to take a moment to mark your programs, I can list the changes for you. We have 1 scratch and just a handful of drop changes. Our only scratch comes in the 8th and final race of the afternoon. Take out the 2, Lion Unleashed. Lion Unleashed has been scratched from the 8th race. In the first race, number 1, Sweet Baby Blues. Make the driver Jesse Bernard. Jesse Bernard picks up the drive on the 1, Sweet Baby Blues. In race number 2, the 3-horse, Hoshi Hanover. Make the driver Eric Neal. Eric Neal will drive the 3, Hoshi Hanover, in the second race. And our final change comes in race number 5. The 4, Dancing Camille. Make the driver Jesse Bernard. Jesse Bernard will drive the 4, Dancing Camille, in the 5th race. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the changes as we have them, and now as we're about to begin the program, we ask that you please rise and join Dan and Gala. This is our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, yes, you're right. And even if you ain't right, you in the right place, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final day of harness racing at the great Clearfield County Fair. Meet cut short by some inclement weather on Saturday. This is the 3rd day. Today we welcome the sophomore class of 2026. That is the 3-year-old pacers involved in the county fair racing circuit. These events are hosted by our good friends here at the Clearfield County Fair under the guidance of our race secretary, Ron Niebuhr, along with his assistant, Paul Wannick. The clerk of course here at Clearfield is the legendary Gene Urban. Her assistant is Polly Niebuhr. Presiding judge for the meet in from the great state of New York is Mr. David Fisher. Our starter and patrol judge is Clarence Martin Jr. Keeping things official, our photo finish expert, Gretchen Lynn Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, this program is being broadcast worldwide, possibly out into the outer reaches of outer space. The man responsible for that is Seth Dowling. We'd also like to welcome the Pennsylvania Harness Racing Commission. They're here to keep us all on a level playing field, and we appreciate their effort and certainly appreciate their participation in the program. There are 8 races on this evening's program. In the barn area, you can get them around for the first. We're looking for Sweet Baby Blues. Kiss Me Stranger, Stage Act, Leave No Doubt, and Dark Sky. You can bring them right on out for the first. Once again, Sweet Baby Blues, Kiss Me Stranger, Stage Act, Leave No Doubt, and Dark Sky. And ladies and gentlemen, in the race for the Buster DeSalvo Trophy, driver Wayne Long, he leads all drivers with 3 victories on the meeting. Aaron Johnston and Eric Neal each have 2. Now Wayne, the leader, only has 1 opportunity to increase his number. He only has 1 drive tonight. Driver Aaron Johnston has 4 opportunities to increase his standing. Driver Eric Neal is in every race tonight. And also in with a chance is driver Jesse Bernard. He's in 7 races. The handicapping contest today features races number 4 and 7. 4 and 7. The back page of your program is your official entry blank. If you don't have a program, any piece of paper will do. The idea is to select the winner of the 4th race, as well as the winner of the 7th race. Make sure to include your name and get your entry in sometime before the start of the 4th race. Once again, races 4 and 7. Pick the winner of each, include your name, and get your entry in before the start of the 4th race. I'd like to give a shout out to those good-looking kids in the bright yellow t-shirts. Those are the Lions Club volunteers. They're cruising the grandstand. Give them away. They'll come right to your seat. They've got soda, water, popcorn, peanuts. They're here for your convenience, and we thank them and certainly do appreciate their participation in the program. Horses are assembling for post-parade. While we're waiting for the post-parade, let's get a little taste from Dan and Golf.
Happy birthday, Pennsylvania! 200 years, 250 years. Happy birthday, America. Please to serve Pennsylvania all time.
The batter's begun. The Pennsylvania polka. Pick out your partner and join in the fun. The Pennsylvania polka is started. Scranton is now number 1. It's bound to entertainer. Everybody has a major to do the polka. The Pennsylvania. While they're dancing, everybody stares quickly gone. Sweet romancing, this goes on and on till the dawn. They're so carefree, gay with laughter, happy as can be. They stop to have a beer and the crowd begins to sing. They kiss and then they start to dance again. Oh, strike up the music, the band has begun. The Pennsylvania polka. You got your partner and join in the fun. The Pennsylvania polka. It started, it's granted, it's now number 1. It's bound to entertain ya. Everybody has a million. To the polka, the Pennsylvania. Have a party! Let's have a party tonight. We'll bring the music for your delight. out the barrel, spread out some cheer. We'll play a polka for everyone here. Come to the party, join with your friends, sing with.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the first race of the evening. This is the Chester Bailey Memorial, the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies in Group B, going for a purse of $2,750. The one is Sweet Baby Blues, owned by Michael Daly from Redford, Virginia, the driver, Jesse Bernard. 2, Kiss Me Stranger, owned by Bob Krenitsky Jr., Butler, Pennsylvania. Lucas Myers gets the call. 3 is Stage Act, owned by Bill Kreutzer, Rural Valley, Pennsylvania, being guided today by regular pilot Eric Neal. 4, Leave No Doubt, owned by Dean Collins, Washington, Pennsylvania. Kyle Boland drives. And rounding out the field, number 5, Dark Sky, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Caitlin Solt. She's from Gratz, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle sits the sulky.
Pennsylvania has always been at the forefront, essentially the standardbred capital, maybe of the world, and we want to keep it there.
The overall economic impact of standardbred industry is about $8.5 billion. $1.2 billion comes from Pennsylvania.
We still breed the best horse out there. As far as quality of horses, PA breeds the best horse in the nation, probably in the world.
The horses are down the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort them out, get them ready for the start. At this time, gate men, please close all gates. Full field, 5 fillies move into position now, the Chester Bailey Memorial. From the rail out, that's Sweet Baby Blues for Jesse Bernard, alongside Lucas Myers guides the 2, Crispy Stranger. Runway 3, Stage Act for Eric Neal.
I like that screen, but that's okay.
Alongside out on the rim, Leave No Doubt for Kyle Boland in the second tier. The lone trailer, Dark Sky for Todd Shadle. Gate swings into the stretch. Chester Bailey Memorial fillies are revved up, ready, and go. They're off. Sweet start down on the inside. Sweet Baby Blues. Jesse Bernard hustle away. Dark Sky alertly away right on his bumper second. Stage Act finds a slot there third. Kiss Me Stranger's fourth, and Leave No Doubt at the end. They move off the turn in for that long ride down the backside. Sweet Baby Blues up on the front. Company calling Stage Act, range up alongside for Eric Neal, and Stage Act now takes over. Sweet Baby Blues back to second. Lucas Myers on the move with Kiss Me Stranger, opening quarter in 30-1. Kiss Me Stranger got the lead. Now Dark Sky pops out of the 2-hole. Dark Sky takes over now. Stage Act is right back to second. And then it's Sweet Baby Blues, Kiss Me Stranger, and Leave No Doubt. Final stands the first time. Todd Shadle's got Dark Sky up on the front, and that's where he likes it. Stage Act right on his bumper second with Sweet Baby Blues well within striking range third. They go by the half in 102 flat. Into the lower turn, Dark Sky getting a little wake-up call from Todd. Wants a little more. Eric Neal enjoying a pocket trip there. 3 lap to Sweet Baby Blues. That is Kiss Me Stranger and Leave No Doubt. Down to the backside, pace is picking up. Under a drive on the front end, that is Dark Sky. Stage Act goes off stride. Sweet Baby Blues gets caught up in the action. And Dark Sky continues to pour it on 3/4, 132 and 3. Into the far turn, Dark Sky. Company calling now. Kiss Me Stranger for Lucas Myers, just 2 lengths away and gaining ground with every stride. It's Dark Sky all out. Vicious drive on the front end, coming after him, Kiss Me Stranger. Dark Sky looking to go the distance. Kiss Me Stranger on the inside. Dark Sky, Kiss Me Stranger is going to be Dark Sky.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Hat Derby portion of this evening. I am so thankful that everybody showed up tonight despite some of the weather we were supposed to have. We have some really amazing hats and some really cool creativity that showed up this year. I'm going to start
now,
with...
ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the first race, wearing the black saddlebag, number 5. Please welcome Dark Sky. 3-year-old bay filly by Tall Dark Stranger out of the good mare Firestorm. Won by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Caitlin Solt from Gratz, Pennsylvania. Trained by Todd Shadle and driven to victory in a time of 2:05 and 1/5 by Todd Shadle. The results of the first race official, the 1 Sweet Baby Blues finished 3rd. The 2 Kiss Me Stranger, 2nd. The 3 Stage Act, 5th. The 4 Leave No Doubt finished 4th. And the 5 Dark Sky, your race winner. Fractions opening quarter 30 and 1 by the half and 102 flat. 3/4, 132 and 3. The time for the mile was 2:05 and 1. From the top down, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2:05 and 1. In the barn area, you can get them around for the second. We're looking for 96 tiers. Sweet Deja Vu, Roshi Hanover, Hollywood Smile, and Vegas Queen. When you're ready. Now back to Dan and Golf.
Did we get all the results of the hats, Lexi?
We did get the results of the hats.
All right, how about a round of applause for all of our wonderful hats here? We love this. Fantastic. All right, let's go back to American Bandstand.
times we've gone together while our hearts were young. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery, and I wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder will she will stay, my little runaway, run, 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 run away. Walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery, and I wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder if she will stay, my little runaway, run, 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 run away. In the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery, and I wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder where she will stay, my little runaway, run, 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 run away, run, 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 run away, run, 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 run away.
All right, we have results. Shall we do this? Let's see. Together, let's see. We have for the best man, and I'm going to make sure, because if the gate comes, we have to stop and do it right after this. Are you ready for the results? Audience. Oh my goodness, you're way too well behaved. Are you ready for the results? That's better. We got to do this every year. We really, really enjoy this. So for the best man, in third place, number 9, Scott Former. Scott Former, where are you, Scott? All right, way over there. And in second place, number 16, Daniel Yingling. Where are you, Daniel? And in first place, best man, number 12, Forrest Chapman. Where are you sitting? Congratulations. All right, we can see if we can get best woman in. In third place, number 8, Liz Wallace. Where are you sitting, Liz? All right, wave at me. In second place, number 11, Colleen Campman, right? All right. Yes, way to go, Colleen. And in first place, best woman, number 4, Jackie Francisco. Woo! By the way, we're going to want everybody down front for a picture, right? Yes. So when you, once I announce everybody, we need to have you down front for a group picture. All right, we're up to the best youth, and we're getting rained on here. But so far I can still read it, right? Okay, so in the best youth, in third place, number 7, Nolan Francisco. Way to go, Nolan. In second place, number 6, Mason Francisco. Way to go, guys. Yeah. And in first place, number 5, Bria Peters. Yay, Bria. We can. All right, so let's see. The best group is, drumroll, number 10, the Addams Family. You guys are a serious tradition. That's the happy birthday cake. All right, Revolutionary, the winner for Revolutionary. Number 13, Jennifer Yingling. Civil War Confederate Union, number 15, Dalin Yangling. Oh, okay. And overall grand champion, number 14, Danica Yingling.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the second race. This is the backstage crew pace. Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies going for a purse of $2,750. Number 1 is 96 Tears, owned by Zan and Zachary Kaiser, New Oxford, Pennsylvania, and it is P. Kaiser, Zachary Kaiser at the wheel. The 2 is Sweet Deja Vu, owned by Tracy Schropeck, Houston, Pennsylvania, handled by Sean Johnston. 3, Hoshi Hanover, owned by Gones and Stark, Houston, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal picks up the drive. The 4 is Hollywood Smile, owned by Bob Krenitsky Jr., Butler, Pennsylvania. Lucas Myers gets the call. Riding out the field, number 5, Vegas Queen, owned by George Brushstock, Indiana, Pennsylvania. The driver, Jesse Bernard. These fillies will go to the top of the stretch. They'll take a turn, score once in front of the stands, and right to the gate. Phillies away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look. Sweet Deja Vu. Sean Johnston. Eric Neal with Hoshi Hanover. 96 Tears down along the inside for Zach Kaiser. Lucas Myers got a handful of Hollywood Smile. And last the score, Vegas Queen, Jesse Bernard. Just a reminder, here at Clearfield, we go 4 across behind the starting gate. Number 5, Vegas Queen will be lined up in the second tier at the start. Fields for the backstage crew pace. Outfit in position and the gates in motion. From the rail out, it's 96 Tears for Zach Kaiser alongside Shawnee guides it to Sweet Deja Vu. Runway 3, Hoshi Hanover for Eric Neal. Out on the rim, Hollywood Smile and Lucas Myers. In the second tier, the lone trailer, Vegas Queen for Jesse Bernard. And the gate wheels into the stretch for starter Junior Winton. Pacing Phillies and the backstage crew pace revved up, ready, here they go. They're off 96 Tears down on the inside, hustled away quickly. Hollywood Smile on the outside, looking for a slot third. Sweet Deja Vu comes away fourth with Vegas Queen right on the bumper fifth. The early trailers, Hoshi Hanover. They're into the backside, 96 Tears. Zach Kaiser calling shots here. Lucas Myers worked out a dream trip for Hollywood Smile right on his bumper second. 5 lanes further back, Vegas Queen. The opening quarter, 30 and 1/5. They lean into the far turn the first time. 96 Tears, stalked by Hollywood Smile. Closing the gap third. That is the Vegas Queen. Taken by the stands now. Being led by 96 Tears. Hollywood Smile content to draft along second. Vegas Queen next in line third. That is Sweet Deja Vu and Hoshi Hanover. They go by the half in 102 flat. Into the low turn. 96 Tears. Pounding it out for Zach Kaiser. Hollywood Smile. Dream Trip second. Vegas Queen well within striking range third on the move. Hoshi Hanover, Sweet Deja Vu. Backs off to the end. It's 96 Tears. Company calling, pop in the pocket there. Hollywood Smile, Vegas Queen, 3 wide and charging hard. And it's a new leader here. Vegas Queen takes over 3/4 in 132 and 3. Vegas Queen, Jesse Bernard now open up some 3 lanes. 96 Tears and Hollywood Smile battling for second. Top of the stretch, and it's a lonely Jesse Bernard has opened up a 6-lane lead here with the Vegas Queen. Hollywood Smile coming after him second with Hoshi Hanover, but here's the line, and here's the Vegas Queen in front. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, that was the official winner of the second race. We're in the black saddle pad number 5. That was Vegas Queen. Sharp 3-year-old bay filly by Sweet Lou out of the good mare Takara Rose. owned by George Prustock, Indiana, Pennsylvania, trained by Neil Vassarack, driven to victory in a time of 2:04 flat by Jesse Bernard. Results of the second official: the 1 96 Tears finished fourth, the 2 Sweet Deja Fu finished fifth, the 3 Hoshi Hanover was second, and the 4 Hollywood Smile finished third. The 5 Vegas Queen, your race winner. Fractions opening quarter 30-1. They went by the half in 102 flat. 3 quarters in 132 3/5. And time for the mile was 2:04. From the top down, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1 on the bottom, and the time for the mile was 2:04. In the barn area, you can get them around for the third. We're looking for My Sweet Becky, Canaanite, Karma Is My Boyfriend, and Philly Cheesesteak. Once again, we need My Sweet Becky, Canaanite, Karma Is My Boyfriend, and Philly Cheesecake. And for those late arrivals, I'll just remind you about today's handicapping contest. It involves races 4 and 7. Pick the winner of the 4th, the winner of the 7th. Make sure to include your name and get your entry in sometime before the start of the 4th race. Now back to Dan and Gullah.
Happy birthday, America. The father of American music is Stephen Foster. There ain't no night the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot and frozen, and Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. The Philadelphia Mummers theme song is this one. Slippers on, them golden slippers I'm gonna wear. I'm saving so neat. Oh, them golden slippers on, them golden slippers I'm gonna wear. Walking on the street, the camptown ladies sing this song. Do-da, do-da. Camptown racetracks 5 miles long. Oh, do-da day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. I go downtown with my hat caved in, doo-da, doo-da. I come back home with a pocket full of tin. Oh, doo-da day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Oh, slow it down, Daddy. Let's do a song for the cowboys and cowgirls. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes as we smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathway a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley.
smile. For this day you are taking the sunshine that is growing in our pathway a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to give me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the third race of the afternoon. This is the Margaret Kephart Memorial. The Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies in Group B, going for a purse of $2,700. Number 1, My Sweet Becky, owned by Suzanne Neal, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. The driver, Eric Neal. 2 is Canaanite, owned by Ellen Warren, Marydale, Delaware, as well as Bob Kronitsky from Butler, Pennsylvania. Lucas Myers will drive. The 3, Karma, is My Boyfriend, owned by Jennifer Johnston, Wampum, Pennsylvania. In the sulky, Aaron Johnston. And running out the field, the 4, Philly Cheesecake, owned by Robert Wayforth, Kingsville, Maryland. In the sulky, the meet's leading driver currently, Wayne Mall.
At Dowd's. Dowd's showrooms are filled with furnishings from America's finest manufacturers. You can save thousands on Dowd's floor samples and receive incredible savings on custom orders. Whether you're looking to furnish one room or your entire home, right now it's all on sale at Dowd's. Drive a little, save a lot. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd?
Here comes Toast to the Town. They're by 3/4, 120 3/5. Snaps off at 26 2 third quarter, and Al Poppy has command. Sweet Love and Lose closing some ground second. Melillo is third. Toast to the Town fourth, trying to make up some ground fifth. Here comes Easy Breeze, top of the stretch. They turn for home. Al Poppy and Gingras are in command. Closing to the inside is Melillo. Sweet Love and Lou on the outside, but it's all Al Poppy in 1:47 2/5.
Position negates emotion. From the rail out, the one is My Sweet Becky for Eric Neal alongside Lucas Myers, guides the two, Canaanite. Runway 3, Karma Is My Boyfriend for Aaron Johnson. Out on the rim, Philly Cheesecake, Wayne Long. Negate wheels into the stretch. Facing Phillies, revved up, ready, now off. And Karma Is My Boyfriend. Right out in the center of the track, My Sweet Becky down on the inside. These two dive into the lower bend. Lucas Myers is away third with Canaanite, the early trailer, Philly Cheesesteak. They're into the backside. Karma Is My Boyfriend. Aaron Johnson up on the front. My Sweet Becky sits the pocket second with a rush from the back of the pack. Here comes Philly Cheesesteak for Wayne Long. And Philly Cheesesteak now takes over the lead. Opening quarter in 30 4/5. Philly Cheesesteak, Wayne Long, currently the meet's leading driver in the race for the Bus and the Salvo Trophies. Got Philly Cheesesteak in full flight on the front end. Karma Is My Boyfriend. Aaron Johnston got a dream trip going. He's right in the pocket second. My Sweet Becky next in line third. And Canaanite is at the end. Tightly bunched field by the stands. Philly Cheesesteak showing the way. My Sweet Karma Is My Boyfriend second. My Sweet Becky next in line third. 101 4 for the half. They lean into the lower turn. Final time. Philly Cheesesteak up on the front. Karma Is My Boyfriend right with her second. My Sweet Becky yet to move third. And Canaanite tightly bunched field into the backside. Philly Cheesesteak lets it out a notch. Scooting away here from Karma Is My Boyfriend. Nudged along in the pocket. My Sweet Becky getting busy for Eric Neal third. And then it's Canaanite, but it's Philly Cheesesteak. Now taking a peek to the outside. Karma Is My Boyfriend. And Karma Is My Boyfriend up after the leader. 3/4, 132 4. Philly Cheesesteak hits Wayne, hits the gas pedal. Scoots away now. Aaron Johnson. My Sweet Becky second there. It's Philly Cheesesteak pouring it on. Karma Is My Boyfriend. Can't get to her. Philly Cheesesteak. Wayne Long. 4 wins on the beat this year. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the third race, wearing the green saddle pad and number 4. Please welcome Philly Cheesesteak. 3-year-old bay Philly by Stay Hungry out of the good mare Ticket to Fly. Owned by Robert T. Wayforth, Kingsville, Maryland, trained by Joyce Lineweaver. Driven to victory in a time of 2:03 1/5. And that is a new lifetime mark by a week and a half. In the sulky, Wayne Long, his 4th victory of the meeting. He now leads all drivers by, he has 4 wins. Aaron Johnson and Eric Neal each have 2. There's 5 races left and Wayne has no more drives. Results of the third official, the 1, My Sweet Becky, 3rd. The 2, Canaanite, 4th. The 3, Karma Is My Boyfriend, second. And the 4, Philly Cheesecake, race winner. Fractions, opening quarter, 30 and 4. They went by the half in 101 and 4/5. 3/4 in 132 and 4. Time for the mile, 203 and 1/5. From the top down, 3, 4, 2, 1 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 203 and 1. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 4th. We're looking for Anna Banana Hanover, Lady T, Pappy Nose, Captain Poison, and Dancing Sweetheart. When you're ready. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for the handicapping contest. It begins with the upcoming 4th race. Pick the winner of the 4th, the winner of the 7th. Make sure to include your name and get your entry in before the start of this next race. Now back to Dan and Roland.
And a very special song for our backstage friends here. Special request.
Sally called when she got the word. She said, I suppose you heard about Alice. So I rushed to the window and I looked outside, and I could hardly believe my eyes as the big limousine pulled slowly into Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know when she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? For 24 years, just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I've gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? We grew up together, 2 kids in the park, murdered issue deep in the bar. Me and Alice. Now she walks through the door with her head held high. Just for a moment I caught her eye as the big limousine pulled slowly out of Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know where she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? For 24 years, just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I've gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? Sally called back and asked how I felt. She said, I know how to help you to get over Alice. She said, now Alice is gone, but I'm still here. You know I've been waiting for 24 years as the big limousine slowly disappeared. Oh, I don't know where she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? For 24 years, just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I've gotta get used to not living next door to Alice? Who the heck is Alice? Yeah! You ought to see Mr. Jones when he rounds the bones. Over the ground, moving round like a clown. Miss Virginia, who is past 83, shouting, I'm so full of pep. Watch your step, watch your step. One-legged John gets around on his toe. Through where's brother Helen, let her go. Holy hail, hail, the game's all here for the Alabama Jubilee. Mr. Jones when he rattles the bones. Over around, moving round like a clown. Miss Virginia.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the fourth race of the afternoon, the E.J. Master Memorial. This is the first half of the handicapping contest. It's the first of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for pacing fillies in Group A. They go for a purse of $5,375. Number one, Banana Hanover. Owned by Neal Racing Stable, LLC, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, along with Eric Neal from Cool Spring, Pennsylvania, and it is Eric Neal in the sulky. The two is Lady T, owned by Zan and Zachary Kaiser, New Oxford, Pennsylvania, and it is P. Kaiser at the wheel. The three, Pappy Nose, owned by Todd Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with the Let It Ride Stable Incorporated from Boca Raton, Florida, being guided by a regular pilot, Todd Shadle. The four is Captain Poison, owned, trained, driven by Sean Johnston, Prospect. Riding out the field, number 5, Dancing Sweetheart, owned by Grace Wright, Butler, Pennsylvania. Aaron Johnston looking to get into the hunt for the Buster DeSalvo Trophy. And speaking of Aaron, here we get a look at Dancing Sweetheart, being guided today by Aaron Johnston. Aaron currently with 2 wins on the meeting. Eric Neal with Anna Banana Hanover. Eric also with 2 wins on the meet. Pete Kaiser with the hard-hitting Lady T. Sean Johnston with Captain Poison. And last to score, Pappy Nose for Todd Shadle. Todd Shadle, multiple Buster DeSalvo Trophy winners in past years. Field for the E.J. Master continues on down the backside, where starter Junior Martin will sort them out and get her start. Just a reminder, here at Clearfield, we line up 4 across behind the starting gate. The 5, Dancing Sweetheart, will be in the second tier at the start. Facing fillies in the first half of the handicapping contest, up and in position, the gates in motion. From the rail out, Anna Banana Hanover for Eric Beal alongside Pete Kaiser, guides it to Lady T. Runway 3, Pappy Nose, Todd Shadle out on the rim. Captain Poison for Sean Johnston in the second tier. The lone trailer, Dancing Sweetheart, Aaron Johnston. And they're off, Sweet Start, Pappy Nose in the center track, out for the early lead. And on the inside, Anna Banana, however, Lady T between horses. And then Captain Poison finds a spot for it, the early trailer, Dancing Sweetheart. Tightly bunched field off the turn into the backside, being led by Pappy Nose, Todd Shadle up on the front, and that's where he likes it. Anna Banana, however, Dream Trip second, right on his bumper. And it's a Lady T next in line third, the opening quarter, 30 3/5. Into the far turn the first time, Pappy Nose up on the front. Anna Banana, however, Eric Neal right there with him in second, two back to Lady T third. Captain Poison next in line, and the trailer, Dancing Sweetheart. 6 lengths, front to back. Pappy Nose up on the front. Anna Banana, however, right there, Lady T 2 lengths further back in third. A half, 103 flat into the lower turn. Pappy Nose pounding it out. Anna Banana, however, next in line, Lady T getting busy for Pete Kaiser. Captain Poison takes to the outside to improve his chances. Down the back lane, Pappy Nose opens it up. 5 lengths. Anna Banana over second. Captain Poison come a long way. Now looks to dive into the second spot. 3/4 and 131 4. They're into the far turn. Pappy Nose is stretching it out now. 5 lengths. Battle rages for second. Captain Poison, Anna Banana, Hanover, Lady T, but they're all chasing Pappy Nose. Pappy Nose with a 6-length lead at the top of the lane and widening. Todd Shadle going to work. Pappy Nose, the battle for second. No doubt about the winner here, Pappy Nose. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 4th race, wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Pappy Nose. Sharp 3-year-old bay filly by Pappy Rob Hanover out of the good mare Strong Opinion. Owned by Todd Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania. Let It Ride Stable Incorporated, Boca Raton, Florida. Trained by Todd Shadle and driven to victory in a time of 2:02 and 1/5 by Todd Shadle. That's Todd's second victory of the meeting, and he's only been here one day. The results of the 4th official: the 1, Anna Banana, however, finished 3rd. The 2, Lady T, 5th. The 3, Pappy Nose, race winner. 4, Captain Poison, fourth. And the 5, Dancing Sweetheart, finished second. The fractions opening quarter 30-3. They went by the half in 103 flat. 3 quarters at 131-4. Time for the mile 202-1. From the top down 3-5-1-4-2 on the bottom. And the time for the mile 202-1/5. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 5th race. We're looking for Don't Be Late, Love Bug Hanover, Bling Hanover, Dancing Camille. Once again, Don't Be Late, Love Bug Hanover, Bling Hanover, and Dancing Camille. And when you're ready, now back to Dan and Gollum.
I'll be alone each and every night. While you're away, don't forget to ride. Bye-bye, so long, farewell. Bye-bye, so long. See you in September. See you when the summer's through.
Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the 5th race of the afternoon. This is the second of 2 divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies in Group A. They go for a purse of $5,300. It's the Beardsley Funeral Home and Crematory Pace. The 1 is Don't Be Late, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle gets the call. The 2 is Love Bug Hanover, owned by PT Stable, Brick, New Jersey. Kyle Bowen drives. The 3 is Bling Hanover, owned by Mitch and Aaron York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. In the sulky, that's Eric Neal. And rounding out the field, number 4, Dancing Camille, owned by Frank Indolf, Del Vernon, Pennsylvania. Jesse Bernard will drive. Phillies away on their first and only score. Grandstand side of the track. Bling Hanover for Eric Neal. Down along the rail, Todd Shadle with Don't Be Late. Here we get a good look at Love Bug Hanover for Kyle Boland. Jesse Bernard revving up Dancing Camille. Well-matched field. Heading down the backside where started Junior Martin will sort them out, get them ready for the start.
Number 2 is 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 44 live entries going into the 7th race. 44 expert handicappers in the house tonight. See how it shakes out in the 7th.
2 even money shots.
The picks are evenly split between the 1 and the 5. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, to the business at hand. Phillies in the Beardsley Funeral Home and Crematory pace. Up and in position from the rail out. Don't Be Late for Todd Shadle. Alongside Kyle Boland guides the 2, Love Bug Hanover. Runway 3, Bling Hanover for Eric Neal out on the rim. Dancing Camille, Jesse Bernard. And the gate swings into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. 3-year-old pacing fillies revved up and ready. Here they come. They're off. Love Bug Hanover down on the inside. Quickly out for the lead. Bling Hanover between horses away. Alertly second. Don't Be Late down on the inside third. And Dancing Camille. Well budged field off the turn into the backside. Love Bug Hanover up on the front. Bling Hanover going along mile. Ranging up alongside, challenges for the early lead. Don't Be Late, Dream Trip second out third, watching the action. And Dancing Camille opening quarter, 29-2. Snappy fractions here. Love Bug Hanover, pressure coming from Bling Hanover. These two battle it out. Don't Be Late right in the mix third with Dancing Camille. A patient Jesse Bernard right there fourth. 3 lanes front to back. Love Bug Hanover alongside Bling Hanover. These two match strides. Don't Be Late locked in the bumper third. Dancing Camille moves to the outside fourth. They go by the half. Minute 3/5 into the lower turn. Love Bug Hanover. Kyle Bowen going to work here. Bling Hanover backing off a bed. Todd Shadle getting busy with Don't Be Late, and saving ground is Dancing Camille. They skid off the turn. They're in for that long ride down the backside. Love Bug Hanover. Bowen taps the gas, looking to get away from Don't Be Late, who's sticking right with him. Dancing Camille finds her best stride in the mixed third. 3/4 and 130 flat. And they're into the far turn. Love Bug Hanover scoots off now some 2 lengths. Don't Be Late being nudged along second. Dancer Camille waits for the stretch. They're at the top of the Clearfield stretch. And it's Love Bug Hanover who turns first. Coming after him in the center track. Don't Be Late for Todd Shadle. Kyle Boland all over Love Bug Hanover. Don't Be Late and Dancer Camille, but it's going to be Love Bug Hanover. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stand is the official winner of the 5th race, wearing the blue saddle pad, number 2. Please welcome the Love Bug Hanover. Sharp 3-year-old bay filly by a Tall Knock Stranger out of the good mare Lily Silk. Owned by PT Stable, Brick, New Jersey. Trained by Kevin Johnson. Driven to victory in a time of 2:01.1/5 by Kyle Boland. Results of the 5th official, the 1, Don't Be Late, finished 2nd. The 2, Love Bug Hanover, race winner. The 3, Bling Hanover, 4th. And the 4, Dancing Camille, finished 3rd. Fractions opening quarter, 29-2. They went by the half in a minute and 3/5. 3/4 in 1:30 flat. And the time for the mile was 2:01.1. Results of the 5th official, the 1, Don't Be Late, was 2nd. 2, Love Bug Hanover, the race winner. The 3, Bling Hanover, finished 4th. And the 4, Dancing Camille, was 3rd. Fractions opening quarter, 29-2. They went by the half in a minute, 3/5. 3/4 in 1:30 flat. And the time for the mile was 2:01.1. From the top down, 2:01.43 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2:01.1. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 6th. We're looking for Quill Gordon, Crunch Champ, 4x4 by You, Navistar, and Happy Hour. When you're ready. And attention, horsemen, those that have won races here that have blankets available in the race office, please pick them up before the evening goes down. Now back to Dan and Gollum.
I'll be loaded every night. While you're away, don't forget to ride. Bye-bye, so long, farewell. Bye-bye, so long. See vacation. Baby vacation is taking you away. Have a good time, but remember there is danger in the summer moon above. Will I see you in September? So lose you to a summer love. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And then worst of all, you never call me baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be over at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late, I wait around again. Hey, 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 run to the door, I can't take any more. It's now you let me down again. Hey, 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 baby, baby, try to fun. Little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone, waiting for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And the worst of all, you never call me baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the 6th race of the evening. This is the Chickyoung Memorial, Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group B, going for a purse of $2,750. And the one is Quill Gordon, owned by Mitch and Aaron York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal drives. The 2 is Crunch Champ, owned by Rebecca Brocklehurst, New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. Bryce Brocklehurst drives. The 3 is 4x4 by You, owned by Tom Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle gets the call. The 4 is Navistar, owned by Jennifer Johnston, Wampum, Pennsylvania. Chris Oliver, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. And the Midnight Shadow LLC. Aaron Johnston will drive. Running out the field, number 5, Happy Hour, owned by George Pushstock, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Jesse Bernard in the sulky. Facing Colts away on their first and only score. Here we go. Good look at Quill Gordon for Eric Neal. Todd Shadle, 4x4 by You. Bryce Brocklehurst with Crunch Champ. Aaron Johnston with Navistar. And last to score, Happy Hour for Jesse Bernard. And just a reminder, here at Clearfield we go 4 across behind the gate. The 5, Happy Hour, will be in the second tier at the start. Field for the Chick Young Memorial, up and in position, the gates in motion. From the rail out, Quill Gordon for Eric Neal, alongside Brocklehurst guides the 2, Crunch Champ. A runway 3, 4 by you for Todd Shadle. Out on the rim, Navistar wears the 4 for Aaron Johnston. In the second tier, the lone trailer, Pappy Hour. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a recall. Starter Junior Martin has issued a recall. This field will reform. The reason for the recall, we have equipment repair. The head check on the number 1 Quill Gordon had come undone, and he's heading back to the paddock and get that taken care of, and then we'll be ready to go. Once again, pacing Colts on their way to the backside, where starter Martin will get them ready for the start. Quill Gordon and Crunch Champ heading into the low turn. There goes Pappy Hour and Jesse Bernard. Todd Shadle with 4x4 by you. Already in the backstretch, Navistar. Once again, the field for the Chick Young Memorial up and in position and the gates in motion. From the rail out, Quill Gordon for Eric Neal alongside Brocklehurst guides the 2, Crunch Champ. Runway 3, 4x4 by you for Todd Shadle. Out on the rim, it's Navistar for Aaron Johnston. In the second tier, the lone trailer, Pappy Hour, Jesse Bernard. Pacing Colts, Chick Young Memorial revved up, ready, here they go. 4x4 by you. Quickly away for Todd Shadle there, heads into the lower turn. Scrambling for second, Crunch Champ looking to dive into the pocket. Quill Gordon on next in line third, Pappy Hour is fourth. In the early trailer is Navistar. And into the backside, 4x4 by you. Todd Shadle on a mission here, gliding along. Lead is a length and a half. The whip is up on Crunch Champ. Quill Gordon next in line third. The opening quarter was in 31-1. They into the far turn the first time. 4x4 by you leads the way. Crunch Champ stalking second. Quill Gordon next in third. Happy Hour on the move for Jesse Bernard, and Navistar trails. They come by the stands the first time. 4x4 by you. Company calling. Happy Hour ranging up alongside for Jesse Bernard. These two match strides by the stands the first time. Crunch Champ next in line third. It's 4x4 by you. Took about a half in 102 1/5. Heavy pressure coming from Happy Hour on the outside. Now Happy Hour Looks to duck into the pocket for a second. Crunch Champ still in the mix third. They're midway down the backside. 4x4 by you. Pressure from Happy Hour. Crunch Champ, the whip is up on that one. Will Gordon to the outside. Navistar trails 3/4 in 132 flat. They're into the far turn, and it's 4x4 by you, who's led every step of the way. Still leads 2 lengths. Happy Hour's second. Will Gordon going a long trip on the outside. Crunch Champ, Hendon, and Navistar. Top of the stretch. 4x4 by you. By 5 in the 6 to 10. Can't count them. It's 4x4 by you. In front. Yeah. And that was the official winner of the 6th race wearing the white saddle pad. 4x4 by you. Sharp 3-year-old gelding by Tall Dark Stranger out of the good mare. Poetry and Song, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, trained by Todd Shadle, driven to victory in a time of 2:03-1 by Todd Shadle. And that is Todd Shadle's 3rd victory of the meeting.
I knew across the line.
Results of the 6th race official. The one, Quill Gordon, finished 4th, was placed 3rd. The 2, Crunch Champ, finished 3rd, was placed 4th for interference while off stride at the wire. The 3, 4x4 by you, the race winner. The 4, Navistar, finished 5th, and the 5, Happy Hour, finished 2nd. Fractions opening quarter, 31-1. They went by the half in 102, 1/5. 3/4 in 132 flat. The time for the mile was 2:03-1. From the top down, 4th place 3rd, 3rd place 4th, 1, 5, 2 on the bottom. Time for the mile 2:03-1. And ladies and gentlemen, with that victory, Todd Shadle is just 1 behind the leader, Wayne Long. Wayne has 4 wins on the meeting. Todd Shadle now has 3. Barn area, you can get them around for the 7th race. We're looking for odds-on favorite. Numbers always be Hula, Destined to be a Dud, and I'm a Proud Captain. When you're ready, Now back to Dan and Gala.
This one's especially for Gretchen.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the waters. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls to me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. Take me home down country roads to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, country roads.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the 7th race of the afternoon, the Carnes Ralston Memorial. This is the first of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for three-year-old pacing colts in Group A, going for a purse of $5,375. This is also the second half of the handicapping contest. The one is odds-on favorite, owned by Steve McCoy, Columbus, Ohio, Mike Wilder in to drive. The two is Numbers, owned by Bill Kreutzer, Rural Valley, Pennsylvania, Maria Young, Rural Valley, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal gets the call. The three is Always Be Hula, owned by George Prishnock, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Jesse Bernard gets the call. The 4, Destined to be a Dud, owned by Stephen Wright, Butler, Pennsylvania. The driver, Steve Vodakovich. And running out the field, number 5, I'm a Proud Captain, owned by Barbara Richardson, Washington, Pennsylvania, along with Richie Gillock from Bell Vernon, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle looking for his 4th victory of the meeting.
Pennsylvania has always been at the forefront, essentially the standardbred capital, maybe of the world, and we want to keep it there.
The overall economic impact of standardbred industry is about $8.5 billion. $1.2 billion comes from Pennsylvania.
We still breed the best horse out there. As far as quality of horses, PA breeds the best horse in the nation, probably in the world.
Will be in the 2nd tier at the start. The field for the second half of the handicapping contest up and in position negates emotion. From the rail out, odds on favorite for Mike Wilder alongside Eric Neal guides the 2 numbers. Runway 3, it's Always Be Hula for Jesse Bernard out on the rim. Vodakovich destined to be a dud. In the 2nd tier, the lone trailer. I'm a Proud Captain in Todd Shadle. 5 3-year-old pacing colts revved up, ready. They're all numbers in the center track, hustled away. I'm odds favorite, Dr. He's too young into the turn. I'm odds on favorite, numbers ducking into the pocket. I am a Proud Captain away in 3rd. And it's Always Be Hula, the trailer destined to be a dud. Tightly bunched field down the backside. Wilder, odds-on favorite, showing away with numbers. The Dream Trip 2nd for Eric Neal. 29-1 for the opening quarter. Odds-on favorite showing away. Dream Trip 2nd. That is numbers. He's followed by I'm a Proud Captain, well within striking range 3rd. Underway. Always Be Hula for Jesse Bernard, the trailer, destined to be a dud. Divided stands the first time. Mike Wilder, odds-on favorite. Company calling. Always Be Hula up on the outside. The challenge. Numbers sucked in 3rd. Half a minute, 3/5. Odds-on favorite. Pressure coming from Always Be Hula. Licking his chops in the pocket 3rd. Numbers for Eric Neal. I'm a Proud Captain, saving every inch. Destined to be a dud, takes to the outside. Well bunched field down the backside. Odds on favorites shown away. Numbers stuck like glue. Backing off 3rd, that's Always Be Hula. I'm a Proud Captain, saving every inch. 3/4 in 129-3. Odds on favorite continues to lead now, draws off a length and a half. Getting busy 2nd, that's numbers for Eric Neal. but odds-on favorite pouring it out on the front end here. Odds-on favorite by 3 lengths and widening. Numbers can't stay with them. Battle for second, no doubt about the winner. Put a ring around them. It's odds-on favorite in front. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 7th race wearing the red saddle pad, number 1, please welcome odds-on favorite. Sharp 3-year-old bay gelding by Captain Treacherous. Out of the good mare, odds-on Lasso My Heart. Owned by Steve McCoy, Columbus, Ohio, trained by Danny Altmeyer. Driven to victory in a time of 1:59 1/5 by Mike Wilder. Results of the 7th race official. The 1 odds-on favorite, your race winner. 2 numbers finished 3rd. The 3 Always Be Hula finished 2nd. The 4 Destined to Be a Dud was 5th. And the 5 I'm a Proud Captain 4th. Fractions were opening quarter 29 1. They went by the half at a minute 3/5. 3 quarters at 1:29 3. The time for the mile 1:59 1. From the top down 1:3.2.5. 4 on the bottom. The time for the mile 1:59 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the upcoming 8th race is the final race of the evening. We ask that you please stick around for a few moments after the 8th race for the presentation of the Buster DeSalvo Trophy, which goes to the driver with the most wins at the meeting. This year's winner will be Wayne Long. Driver Wayne Long has sealed the deal with 4 victories. Nobody can catch him. And he is the 2026 Buster DeSalvo Trophy winner. On hand for the trophy presentation, we have Buster DeSalvo's niece, Susie Ressner, and nephew Joey Castanolo, also known as Joey C. Joey C. and his sister Susan will be presenting the trophy to driver Wayne Long after the upcoming 8th race. So in the barn area, you can get them around for the 8th. We're looking for Commander Crunch, Jaybird, and Fancy Captain. When you're ready. And now back to Dan and Colin.
Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye my love. There goes my baby, with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was a baby till we stepped in. Goodbye to romance, goodbye to baby. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna die. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna die. Bye-bye love, goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to give away these prizes that we have to the winners of the handicapping contests. Len Weissel. Len Weissel? Weiser? Yeah, it could be Weiser. Len Weiser. Handwriting might be worse than mine. We have Sue Cadillac. Sue Cadillac, expert handicapper. Celinda Cowder. I think it's Celinda Cowder. Marie Bailey, maybe, something Bailey, from right here in Clearfield. Maine Bailey, I don't know. Mackenzie Peters. Mackenzie Peters, she's from Spicksburg. She's an expert handicapper. Jaden Cowder. Jaden Cowder, expert handicapper. Russell Collins. Russell Collins. Crystal Fulmore, I think. Crystal Fulmore. I'm going to go with that. John Altimus. Johnny Altimus. Jim Davis, I think. Jim Davis, expert handicapper. Stefan, I'm going to say. And the Jackman, of course, the Jackman. Brandon Ostrich. Yeah, Brandon Ostrich got it. Pam Burnoff. Pam Burnoff's got it. Lonnie Cowder. I guess the whole Cowder family is expert handicappers. And Nick Nieper, of course. Got the inside track. Nick Nieper. Good work, Nick. Congratulations to all 16 of these expert handicappers. And congratulations to everybody who played. It was great fun. And unfortunately, it's the last time we're going to get to do it this year. Once again, we ask that you please stick around at the conclusion of this race for the presentation of the Buster DeSalvo Trophy to the meet's leading driver, Wayne Long. Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track and post-parade for the 8th race of the afternoon. This is the final race of the 2026 Clearfield County Fair meeting, the Dunlop Swales Memorial. The Pennsylvania second division of 2 of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group A, going for a purse of $5,300. Number 1 is Commander Crunch, owned by Jeff Indolph of Rostaver Township, Misty Winkler of Rostaver Township. Jesse Bernard gets the call. Take out the 2, Lion Unleashed. The 3 is Jaybird, owned by Michael Bresnahan, Evans City, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal gets the call. And rounding out the short field of 3, number 4, Fancy Captain, owned by the Walski Stables, LLC, Transfer, Pennsylvania. Aaron Johnston will drive. Facing colts away on their first and only score, Jaybird for Eric Neal. Aaron Johnston with Fancy Captain. Jesse Bernard, Commander Crunch. These 3 making their way to the backside where starter Clarence Martin Jr. will sort them out and get them ready for the start.
He was in 4th race. That's all he had in.
First race. The worst one? The worst. CNN. Turned out good.
Fastest 4 days of harness racing.
That's what Super Stu says. Fastest 4 days of the year. Clearfield County Fair Racing. Now to the business at hand. The fields for the Dunlop Swales Memorial. Up and in position, the gates in motion. From the rail out, Commander Crunch, Jesse Bernard alongside Eric Neal guides the 3, Jaybird. Out on the rim, Fancy Captain for Aaron Johnston. The gate wheels into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. Facing colts, revved up and ready, here they come. And they're off down along the inside. Commander Crunch quickly out for the lead. Jaybird jumps into the pocket second with Fancy Captain wrangled back to 3rd. So the issue's been settled in the early going. Commander Crunch will dictate the fractions. Content to draft along in the pocket second. That is Jaybird for Eric Neal. Then Fancy Captain and Aaron Johnston at the end. 4 lanes front to back being led by Commander Crunch. Bernard calling the shots here. Opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. And leads him into the far turn. Commander Crunch pounded it out on the front end. Eric Neal, Dream Trip second for Jaybird. Fancy Captain is well within striking range 3rd. They move off the turn up in front of the stands the first time, and it is Commander Crunch up on the front end. Jaybird content to draft along second with Fancy Captain right there in 3rd. No change of position, the half, 101 and 3. Into the low turn, final time, Commander Crunch continues to pound it out with Jaybird right on his bumper second. Coming along 3rd, that is Fancy Captain. There's still no change as Commander Crunch skids off the turn, leads him on that long ride down the backside. Commander Crunch in full flight now. Jaybird right there with him in second, revving it up 3rd. It's Fancy Captain, 3/4 in 130 and 4/5. Into the far turn, Commander Crunch, Jesse Bernard looking for the gas pedal. Jaybird being nudged along second. Fancy Captain there 3rd, but it's still Commander Crunch with a 2-lane lead. Jaybird trying to get to him with Fancy Captain. It's Commander Crunch. Jaybird all out in the center of the track. Commander Crunch digging deep. Jaybird doing his best. Second best. Commander Crunch. The Queen's Blanket Trophy will go to odds-on favorite and those connected for the fastest mile of the day. There is a trophy blanket. They call it the Queen's Blanket, the fair queen, of course. And that trophy goes to odds-on favorite. Fastest mile of the day, 59-1. Ladies and gentlemen, first I'll introduce the winner of the 8th race, and then Wayne Long will be here for the trophy presentation. Up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 8th race, wearing the red saddle pad, number 1, please welcome Commander Crunch. Sharp 3-year-old brown gelding by Captain Crunch out of the good mare Go for Sand, owned by Jeff Indolph and Misty Winkler. They're from Rostraver Township, Pennsylvania. Trained by Frank Indolph and driven to victory, time of 2 minutes and 2/5 by Jesse Bernard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the grandstand, the man of the hour, the leading driver of this year's meeting, the 2026 meeting, Mr. Wayne Long. On hand to make the trophy presentation is Joey Castanolo and Sue Rester, Buster's niece and nephew. Congratulations to the leading driver, hardest working man of the week, Southern gentleman, great all-around horseman, and the 2026 winner of the Buster DeSalvo Trophy, Wayne Long, ladies and gentlemen. The results of the 8th race were official. The 1 Commander Crunch, the race winner. The 2 Lion Unleashed was scratched. The 3 Jaybird finished 2nd. And the 3 Fancy Captain was 3rd. The fractions opening quarter, 30 seconds flat. The half, 1:01 and 3. 3/4 at 1:30 and 4. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. From the top down, 1 scratch, 2, 3 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. And this concludes today's harness racing program. It concludes the meeting for the 2026 season. We'd like to thank all the fans for your support. It's overwhelming support. We'd like to thank the horsemen for their cooperation. And won't be back till next year. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. You're at the great Clearfield County Fair.